Hello everyone, my name is Kasaya, I am a tarot reader, and I am here to provide you with an inspired message. So if you have found yourself here, this might be for you. However, if it does not fit, do not force it. Take only what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, let's get into it. Okay. Oh, these messages may resonate for your past, present, or future. Place them where they fit. Okay. Yeah. This one's probably going to be short unless I choose to do tarot. I'm not sure yet. Let's go. This message that I got was that you are no longer controlled by others. By others through the expectation of what you produce, the rate at which you produce, or the external effectiveness of what you produce. Your flow is natural and unique to you and you alone. Now, there isn't a rush that's present here. Though there may be quick moving energy, like fast paced energy, it isn't rushing you. It's just like the flow that you're in. It's kind of like not white rapid water, but it's like a very quick pace. You know when you look at the river and you're like, oh, it looks like the river's really calm, but then you get closer to it and it's moving really fast, and you know that if you get in there, it's going to sweep you away. That's the kind of flow that you're in. You're moving with that speed. Very, very gracefully at this time. Okay, so though it may be fast-paced, it's not rushing you, and you don't, or you shouldn't, feel rushed by it either. There's a solidarity and a stability within your pace of growth at this time, within the pace of your integration and your creation as well. You know where you're going, you know what you're doing, and that is all that matters. And from that space, working through that space in that flow and it being accepting of that is what has allowed you to break out of the control of others through expectation. Okay, because you no longer feel the need to live up to others' expectations of your productivity levels, or again, the rate of your productivity, or the effectiveness, the external effectiveness of your productivity. All that matters is that you know what you're doing and you know where you're going. Not what Bill and Sarah think you should be doing. Not what they think you should be saying or creating or going after. Okay, whether this is your parents, your other family members, your friends, society, even a business, or like maybe you do something maybe you do like you're in a certain industry, but you do it differently. Okay, and it may be looked at like, why are you doing it that way? You know, people think you should fall in line, kind of, is what it feels like. And you do something a little bit unorthodox, or a little bit, it's innovative, it's creative, it's unique. Again, it's unique to you. All right. What matters is that you know what you're doing with that. It doesn't matter if other people don't understand your uniqueness, your eccentricities. What matters is that you understand and that you know what you're doing and where it's going. Okay? That's what matters. Not where they think you should be, how fast you go, and what the result is in any amount of time. It's seriously not relevant to you. It's not relevant to you. And I think that's really empowering. I think that is very telling of the rate or the level of which you have worked on within yourself, to be able to validate your own movement through life, to be able to validate your own leadership of your own life. It's your self-sovereignty is what it is. You have a strong inner authority that guides you, and a knowing that guides you, not the guidance of external, not the guidance or the control of external forces or energies, people, etc. Okay, your guidance comes from yourself. your higher self, and your spirit team. Okay, it comes from deep within your core, the higher you, okay, the 5D you, and from those that watch over you, your spirit guides, your ancestors, angels, etc., whoever you work with. You are internally and spiritually led. You're not following. You are creating a path for yourself. You are blazing a trail for yourself. Okay, you are meant to build confidence in that self-authority that you have stepped into at this time. Do not be afraid to claim your position in your own life. It's your position, right? Waiting for the confirmation or approval of others, it keeps you small, stagnant, and misaligned. It keeps you confused about who you truly are and what you truly want as well. Do not let others stifle you. This message is coming through, though, to confirm, that you've broken out of this cycle. Now it's just for you to continue practicing, continue building up this self-authority, the confidence within it. Okay, so you've stepped into the self-authority, but maybe you're still like, you got shaky baby legs about your self-authority, about your self-sovereignty, right? So it's just building the confidence. It's like taking action on things that you feel guided towards. That's going to build your confidence, because when you take action towards the things that you are guided towards and you receive results, that's automatically going to boost your confidence. Okay, so that's why you're being guided at this time, is to take action on that which you are guided towards. When it comes to growth and forward movement, you have all the answers you need within you. And you know that too, because I got goosebumps when I said that. Trust yourself, collective. Trust yourself. Okay. I think I'm going to get a Gaia Oracle. Gaia Oracle. Ooh, that was actually relatively quick. Yin Yang, creating harmony through balance. Okay. We have number 40. Okay. Book. There's my book. Number 40. There is currently disharmony in some area of your life due to your refusal to accept certain aspects of your personality. Okay, so yeah, there's something about there once was, or you're still like, you're on the tail end of something, or you are purging something. Okay, when it comes to feeling as though some part of your personality, or that your self-sovereignty and your self-authority in itself is something to be ashamed of, or is something to, look towards others for validation of. Every trait or quality you possess serves a worthwhile purpose. Nothing about you is bad. Moreover, any trait or quality that you think you lack, you actually have. This is why you are being guided to build confidence in that. You don't need to look external of you. Okay? You don't need to look external of you. You have everything you need within. You don't need me to confirm this for you. You already know. You have what you need. All the tools, all the resources, all the energy. Okay? Make a list of all the things that you don't like. About you that you don't like. Then think about how each of these things serves you and others in some way. Next, make a list of all the things you do like about yourself. It is natural to believe that your positive qualities undoubtedly serve both you and others. However, for every perceived positive, there is also a negative. Now think about the negative aspects of your perceived positives. This process takes a bit of time, and it does require an open heart and mind. But it is definitely a worthwhile exercise. For in the end, you will hopefully see that nothing is actually good and bad. Every aspect of you serves both you and others. It's something about the perspective of, it's all about perspective. You place what is good and what is bad, right? And this could be something within others that you are highlighting through you stepping into a self-sovereignty, or into that self-authority, claiming that self-authority, is that you may be it may be triggering some sort of disharmony for others when it comes to what they think is positive or negative about themselves, good or bad about themselves. Or this is something that you're purging. Okay, take it as it resonates, of course. Uh, yeah. There's also something about like what you're moving away from and not feeling ashamed for that. Again, that self-sovereignty. You are moving on your own terms, in your own flow, at your own pace, doing what you want, creating what you want. And there could be a level of feeling as though that's a bad thing to do. It's not. It's literally your divine right to claim your self-sovereignty, to guide your own life. It doesn't matter, again, what Bob and Sarah are going to say about it or what they think you should be doing. What matters is that you are satisfied and happy with your life, where you are going, that you know what you are doing and where you are going. Okay, even if you didn't know where you were going. If you are fulfilled on all levels by the flow of your life and the pace at which you move, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, truly. Okay, trust yourself. You have everything you need within you at this time. And if you need to grieve the old way of being, if you need to grieve situations or aspects of yourself, or just in general the loss of that old way of living, then do so, and do not feel bad about that. Okay, it's normal for us to grieve the things in which we have lost, and it seems like you have lost a way of life in order to be aligned with this new way of life, new way of living life through your own self-sovereignty. It's okay to grieve those things which you have, it's more like the ego feels it has lost, right? Where you used to move through a people-pleasing kind of modality. Where you used to crave the approval of others, or you used to not make moves until you had the approval or the validation of others, which it seems like you're in this space, Emperor card here, where you have cleared out this desire for validation and approval, which, by the way, is not a bad thing either. As humans, it comes from an instinct that we, way back when, we had to be able to fit into groups, into tribes, in order to survive, right? In order to, do the hunting and the gardening and the gathering, okay? We had to fit into tribes. So there's this instinct that comes up within us. We are built as human beings to connect, to bond, to be in groups, in tribes. Okay, so it's not something to be ashamed of, to even desire any sort of validation. That is a form of encouragement for the path that you choose. But it seems as though you have liberated yourself from the desire for it. Again, not a bad thing. But regardless, there's a liberation from this. You stand on your own 2 feet. You walk with your own 2 legs. Okay? I love this energy. I love that. Okay, so I hope this found everyone that it was meant for, and I hope it found you in a very open and receptive state. If you resonated with this message, please leave a like and a comment if you feel drawn, and if you would like to see more videos from me, don't be afraid to subscribe. Okay? And until next time, guys, much love. Mwah. Bye.